rogue shout. Dele Alli's going to be in the World Cup squad.
Was a little bit of a snooze fest.
This is the debate that we have every single day in the office, most hours in between, and at some sessions, because we're getting the kids involved as well. What our starting 11 would be for the Euros.
4-3-3.
Goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper.
Picks itself,
Pretty standard, really, isn't it? Oh, T-Rex arms.
Yeah. I think this
Even talk Kobe Manu, by the way.
No, because he doesn't. No.
Kobe Manu is fantastic, and he'll be decent.
Not.
He is.
He's not. He's mediocre.
Left back.
Go on, Ben. Who are you thinking, Ben?
If it fit, Luke Shaw.
I'm going straight in with Trippier.
Luke Shaw, any day of the week.
As you can tell, me and Ben, Newcastle fans, try and shoehorn Trippier in whenever possible.
Reason why I'd play Trippier? Set pieces.
You said the same about Foden. I thought Foden would do it right the other night in the 10. Everyone gave him like the chance, or everyone wanted them to do it, got the chance, and obviously England were rubbish, lost to Iceland.
Yeah,
and he's calm under pressure. How many times you see him like get through 1-on-1 v Chelsea, just knocks it around a keeper, slots it in.
Oh mate, Harry Kane's our best player by far.
Yeah,
not even close.
Right, let's go. Episode number 2, Talking Tekkers. Before we start, just want to say thank you to everyone that watched the first episode with myself and Jordan. Was a little bit of a snooze fest, so hopefully this one's a little bit more lively.
Get in there.
We've got a tactics board up, and we're going to do this episode building our England starting 11 for the Euros. First game's on Sunday. Brought in some help. We've got a couple of guests or employees, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, today we're joined by Coach James here on my left and Coach Chase over here on Ben's right. So, Coach Chase, you've been with us now for about 18 months, haven't you?
Yes.
And what have you enjoyed most about being part of the Tiny Tekkers team?
Probably say just the team in general, just the vibe we have. Like even when we're not working, we all get along. Yeah, good set of lads and girls now, which is good, branching out. But no, it's good. Like we get on with each other, which makes it better for when we're working as well. We all enjoy it, so it gives.
And you must love it because you come all the way down from Hailsham.
Yeah, I know.
An hour's
trek.
drive in the morning.
That is the only bad thing. A 45-minute journey at least every day. It's not ideal, but that's what I do.
You almost commute. It's like we've been in London.
Yeah, literally. I'm
you can watch this on the commute.
Yeah.
That's it. 100%.
That's what I did with the last one.
And on my left here we got James, and he's been with us here just over a year. Similar sort of time frame for same as Chase. What about yourself, James? What have you enjoyed about Tekkers family most?
Nah, the group of people we have working for us, I think, like, is great. I think that's always a good laugh, and it always makes whatever day you have go a little bit easier, a little bit more enjoyable. Constantly messing around or whatever we're up to behind the scenes, and then we have good fun on that when we're at the session. So yeah, it's decent. It's all good.
Exactly, and that's what
it's been a good year.
100%, onwards and upwards, and yeah. So as we've said before, behind the blue. This is the debate that we have every single day in the office, most hours in between, and at some sessions, because we're getting the kids involved as well. What our starting 11 would be for the Euros. Obviously, there's a few of us that are disappointed that a few picks haven't made it. Any kind of standout picks that haven't made the squad this year?
Jarrod Braithwaite for me. Only left-footed centre-half we have.
I do agree. That is a bit of a joke.
It is, especially now Stones is rumoured to be injured, whether he makes it or not. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But he got in a friendly squad, didn't really get a game, so it was a bit like...
Rumours are he's carrying a little injury as well.
Braithwaite got in the friendly squad, didn't get a game, so...
About you, James, any outsiders from you?
I
know you're a big Geordie.
Nah, I'm a little bit disappointed Grealish didn't make it. Don't think he's had the best season. I think it just gives you something else in them tough games on that left. And
just for the party lifestyle.
Well, I think
that is
that obviously, but I think if you watch the Bosnia game back and he come on, and I think they cause them a few problems. They sit back and that. Yeah, but when you have teams that are going to sit back,
Chase would cause them a few problems.
When you have teams that sit in and you've got to go at them, I think he's the perfect player to nick a foul and stuff. But I don't think he can majorly have an argument.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Debatable.
I think it's disappointing Harry Maguire didn't make it for injury, but nothing really you can do about that.
Everyone
slates him, but trust me,
never put a foot wrong for your
team. Yeah, exactly.
You'd
rather him in your England team.
Not to go off, but if you use the argument of never put a foot wrong for England, you're always going to have the same team, because no matter who plays, England are going to get to quarters, semis at least. It's just getting to that final step.
Definitely.
Did you see the game on Friday night?
Yeah, but that's it. One, it is a friendly. Two, he is trying to change something. Although I'm very anti-Southgate, I think he should have gone way after the World Cup.
And do you not agree? The last game before the major tournament, you can't still be fiddling around with teams.
I know we're a bit short.
Half the players he's brought in, he should have brought in 6 months, a year ago, and he's tried it now. before probably. I hope it's his last tournament. Fingers crossed.
But will we be?
Hopefully he goes to United.
But will you be saying that if he wins it?
No, if he wins it, he wins it. But
So then he's your best mate.
yeah, but every time that we've ever come up against a team that's as the same level or a little bit better than us, we fold. So
Very, very true.
I feel like everyone's always Southgate out, right? And everyone's slated him for not picking or being loyal to certain players that haven't performed or out of favour in their teams. Sterling, Rashford, Henderson.
That's because Henderson
Whoever else you want.
retired, mate. He had no choice.
Everywhere else you want. However, he's then going to pick the squad, which is near enough players on form, bar a few, right? Brantford, whatever. And then now he still gets slated. I think we give him a hard time. I think England can
he's
deliver.
changed it up a little bit, which everyone's always asking him to do. So,
Yeah.
he surprised me with his picks and selections. Which
But that's what I mean. We shouldn't have been surprised. They're players that should have been in.
Yeah.
Some of them should have been in the squad for ages. So the fact we are surprised that he's finally taken a turn and actually picked the players that deserve to be there is
True. I think he's picked some of the most unformed forwards. I think it's the back line and defensive unit where we're in trouble.
It's scary, yeah.
And I think that's when people.
But even when you
that's
watch
the biggest
us,
argument.
we don't create a lot though. We keep the ball, but we don't really do much with it. When you think about the players we have,
But I think we've got quite a counter-attacking team. So if we do all right, if teams are going to press us or play high, then we've got pace in behind.
But that's the problem when we play against like
Teams that will
pants
sit off,
teams.
yeah.
They just
Yeah,
sit
sit off.
back and we just
Can't
can't
break
break
them down.
anyone down.
But then if you look at our record in tournaments, since Southgate's been there, right, forget the first World Cup maybe, but the Euros and then the second World Cup, we've done okay. And then you have to play the teams that sit in. You have to just nick past them, get past them, not have to roll them over, just get past them. And then when you play someone like France, like they did in the quarterfinals of the last World Cup, then they went toe-to-toe with them. They were nearly the better side of the night and whatever. Kane maybe scored a pen and changes it. But they went at them and they were a match for them and they went on to go and lose in the final. But I feel like we'll be fine against the better teams. We just have to get there.
Yeah, we're there or thereabouts, but it is that any time we've played against a decent side in a major competition, we've lost. Like losing to Croatia in the semis. Like,
Italy
we
was
should
the
be
worst
beating
one.
them.
Italy's
Losing
the
to Italy
worst.
at Wembley
on
in
top
the
of them
final.
for a whole half, and he comes out and parks the bus.
And I think there's a few more teams in the pot.
Yeah,
It's Spain,
100%
Portugal,
now. A
looking
lot
dangerous.
more.
France.
Belgium will be, but well, you'd like to think Belgium won't fold like they have in previous years.
Depends what
Netherlands.
Lukaku's
Yeah,
on form.
Holland.
Netherlands have got a decent
Holland are a
side. Up the
decent
sweepstake.
side. Yeah.
I'm going to be taking that money.
Yeah, so we're in a bit of trouble. So,
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
going on to our team then.
That'll
So
be
what we're
England.
going to do, I think the only fairest way to do it is if this 26-man squad were all fit, how would we line them up? So I know a few players
So
carrying
our
injuries.
team,
We've
not
got to go-
Southgate's
so our
team,
team.
our
It's
team.
also- yeah, how we set
think-
up this squad.
First things first, we've got to decide on the formation. Obviously, that we're
Pretty
gonna play, so-
self-explanatory. Yeah. It's the same as every
I think
11 is 4-3-3. And
4-3-3.
couple of sitters.
Positional.
Agreed.
Yeah, one will go forward.
Yeah, there can be a
stick
bit
them in.
chopping and
So we're
changing
already
with who we
disagreeing.
pick.
There
But
should be a couple of sitters. This is not.
But there's like one.
Anyway, well,
one-
we'll go. No, we'll go on.
4-3-3.
Yeah, we'll go on to it.
4-3-3.
Yeah, 4-3-3. I think. It's,
and then we're going to go through each position, and if we all agree,
They go on the board straight away.
yeah,
If not,
debate.
we'll probably all fall out,
Yeah.
or we'll be here till tomorrow morning. But we'll try.
Either
and
way, we'll get to
decide
here.
and get an 11 on the board that's going to win the Euros, hopefully. So 4-3-3, goalkeeper,
Picks itself.
pretty standard, really,
Yeah.
isn't it? Oh, T-Rex arms.
Yeah. Get him in.
It's going in.
Picky.
Can't disagree with that.
He is a Mackham, but
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
There we
He's
go. Get him in there.
I still, I don't know.
Perfect.
like,
He's a sweeper
net.
keeper. That's why he's out there.
we need like someone, the next generation of goalkeeper.
James Trafford.
Yeah.
Trust me. It's
Come
coming
to
to
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
I
He'll be
don't know
fine.
if you do though, because keepers you can be like look
Excuse
at
me.
Buffon and like Casillas when they were playing. You can be old. Obviously, Pickford's not.
Yeah, but you
that
keep him
calibre.
Pickford in for the next
I think as long as
5 to 10 years.
who have you got that's coming up there? You got James Trafford going to Newcastle. It explains his level.
Mate, Ramsdale's still young enough.
no one at Sunderland's good.
Was it?
to be honest.
Jack Buckland's.
love it.
I've heard that Tom Heaton's gone out to train with
Yeah,
him.
he has. He has.
What's
'cause,
that about? Why are you not taking the third choice goalie?
Tom Heaton's gone to England.
It's just like
Yeah, Tom Heaton. Well, he's just gone out there for the
goalkeeper
training.
coach, really, basically, isn't he? Should have got Scott Carson out there. It's been at
Well, that's
City.
it.
Knows his
Goalkeeper.
stuff.
I'm
doesn't he?
surprised
He comes from
How many Premier League
Jack
medals has he
Buckland
got?
didn't get a go. I thought Jack Buckland was going to get a
Yeah,
go. He had
Rangers.
Yeah, a decent season with Rangers. Obviously, didn't win the league, but he's had a decent year. But yeah,
So it looks like to be
I
Pickford
think
for the next few
Pickford's-
years.
Yeah, Pickford is the one. Has been for a while.
So
Pickford sorted.
Right back.
Right back.
Trippier.
No. No.
I wanted to get him in, but I thought straight away Kyle Walker.
Yeah, Kyle Walker for me. I think
Kyle Walker.
it's a fairly obvious one. Yeah,
It's got to be done, really, isn't it?
Trent does have a shout, but I think the way Southgate views him, I don't know why, but Southgate views him as an 8. So
Yeah, never
I don't
been
think-
an 8.
he's never going to play right back for us.
And he's not good enough defensively, especially with.
He's
our-
all right against the teams like your Serbias. Well, no disrespect because we might lose to Serbia, but like your lesser teams. But as soon as you come up against like a Kylian Mbappe on the left, or like even like a Mudryk,
Well, Tripp's done well with him.
yeah, but Trips is a bit more like
Trips is the
defensively
man, that's
aware,
why.
isn't he?
True.
But
Yeah.
I
So
think
yeah, with the balance of like
Kyle-
current team,
Kyle, yeah, Kyle
we
Walker
need to
goes
have
in.
yeah,
Kyle Walker
experience
goes in,
as
I
well.
think.
defensive-minded players.
Yeah.
There he is.
Get him in. Perfect.
Good lad.
Didn't quite do it in the FA Cup final, but he's in England.
Had to get that one in, didn't he?
Manager's still getting sacked.
Man United players are dropping left, right, and centre. No, sure.
All right.
He's going to be injured.
What are we saying then? Centre backs.
But we go based off everyone's fit.
We've got to go
everyone's fit.
So
Everyone's
Stones,
fit.
Stones
is
is
Stones number
obviously
one.
there.
number 1, yeah.
Yeah,
Number one.
100%.
100%.
100%.
Good little partnership, the old City boys. I guess,
Yeah.
as well.
That works. Nice little balance.
Sorted.
Right.
This one's tough.
This is going to be the discussion now.
This is
This
where
is
it starts going a bit,
this is
yeah.
where it gets a bit sticky.
So who have we got? So
You've
we've got
got Conser, you got Dunk, Gahey. I think they're the
Conser, Dunk,
three.
Gahey.
Joe
Joe
Gomez.
Gomez, if you count him as a centre half, which I don't think Southgate will either.
I've put Joe Gomez in my team at centre back.
I'd have Mark Gahey.
See,
Mine will be between the two. I'm just kind of stuck between the two.
I don't want to try and
I'm
be
playing
different,
devil's advocate between both of them.
but Conser's just got to top 4 with Aston
The
Villa.
problem I have,
He has played right back when Matty Cash has been injured, and he
True.
stayed there. But
and I think I think he'll be used. I just don't think he's a start. I think Gahey's.
I think Gahey.
I think Gahey's good.
I think
man.
Joe
He's had
Gomez
a-
is massively underrated. Like,
He is, but he
everyone
hasn't-
just looks past him.
He hasn't played centre half this year though. That's
But
the
he's
only
also, for the last 4, 5, 6 years, played in Champions Leagues.
Yeah.
Getting to the final, winning trophies,
Played
Premier
at
Leagues.
level, yeah.
Playing with like Van Dijk, who's very decent.
But do you not think that sort of, not to like, you can't really discredit someone for playing next to someone so good, but you not think if he wasn't next to Van Dijk, he wouldn't have looked
But
as
also,
good.
you learn off him. And
True.
And also, I think he's not like unbelievable at a certain aspect. He's just very good at
Yeah.
everything. Like, he's quick, he's strong, he's a good defender, he's good on the ball.
You know you're going to get 8 out of 10 of him every game.
I just think, and he's like experienced as well. He's been
Not too
around
many
for a
major
long time.
mistakes.
Yeah, I just still think.
I think-
I think
I-
Gahey's
I'd go-
had played more for England,
yeah.
and in that role,
I think I'd go
recently
Gahey
in the
just.
last year, just edges it for me.
Yeah.
But
If we're going on current form, if we're looking at,
good, strong.
I'd
finish for Palace as
agree.
well. But
I'd
Conser's
agree.
had a great season.
Yeah.
And
Gomez has
you're
played
more
a
of an
lot.
advocate for current form over players
Oh,
that
it
proves
should
over
be.
the
That's what it
past.
should be.
Yeah,
So
I
you've got
agree.
a bit of experience in there, but the way that he's picked the squads the last couple of tournaments has wound me up a little bit. So it has to be based on form.
Makes sense.
Well,
Gay,
Gay. I think
Gay.
Gay. He's the
Gay's up.
Gay's the choice. Big old Mark.
Lovely stuff.
This one's another
Left
tricky
back.
Left
one.
back.
Go on, Ben. Who are you
100%.
thinking, Ben?
If it's fit, Luke Shaw.
I'm going straight in with Trippier.
Luke Shaw, any day of the week.
As you can tell, me and Ben, Newcastle fans, try and shoehorn Trippier in whenever
Another
possible.
reason why I'd play Trippier: set pieces,
Yeah.
bangs,
no,
free kicks, corners.
Set piece in tournaments are
Scored
very
a free
important.
kick in the semi-final of the World
Yeah.
Cup. Like, also massively experienced, and not that it's anything to do with club football, but when he came to Newcastle, he literally revolutionised our team from fullback. Like, I think
Yeah.
he's quite underrated as well. I would, but
I don't
I
disagree.
also
I mean,
can't argue with Luke Shaw.
Luke
Like,
Shaw.
Luke Shaw,
I mean, they're the
very
two,
decent.
definitely.
My only thing with Luke Shaw is that he pretty much hasn't played
That
at
is a
all
problem.
this year. I know Trippier's had his injuries this season, but at least he's played some football.
I agree. I mean, yeah, if we're going on, if he's played this full season,
Yeah.
off the back of the season he had last year and the start of the season,
Yeah.
we're putting Luke Shaw in. But
Yeah. Also, Luke Shaw is naturally a left back.
Left back,
Trippier is a
left-footed.
right back. Like,
helps the kind of the balance of the team. I think you saw that in United squad this year when he didn't play. The balance on that left side, I think that didn't help Rashford at all as well. I think Rashford plays better.
making excuses for Rashford.
I think it's different.
Rashford
'cause
definitely plays 100% plays
I'm
better
not,
when
I'm
Luke Shaw's
not a
behind
massive
him.
fan of the whole right-footed left backs either.
I
We've
do
just spoke about obviously putting players in on form. Kieran Trippier's not really been on
yeah,
form this
neither
year.
is
Neither's even, that's what
And
I
then
mean. Shaw
Luke
hasn't
Shaw's not
played.
played.
Shaw's not played.
This one isn't really based on form. It's
I
kind
would-
of what you know.
I put Shaw in just for balance.
I think I'm edging it.
I think you've got right
Yeah.
foot, right
Yeah.
foot, right foot,
Yeah.
and then just
You
have
need
that
a
left
lefty in
foot.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
They're both as good going forward.
Yeah.
They both offer you something going forward.
Shaw's been there as well. He knows the score.
Been there, done it, yeah. And I think
Experienced.
if we get him fit,
Fingers crossed.
That left side could be dangerous.
This is where it's going to get.
Well, I think
gonna
let's
get
put
tricky.
the obvious one in first. I think Declan Rice does go in.
Got to play. I'm playing him as a 6 as well.
I think
Future
he, I
England
know
captain.
I think he is our only 6.
Future captain.
Yeah, I can say.
For Arsenal, he plays as an 8.
Yeah, Arsenal plays an 8, but we don't have anyone else that's going to play as a 6.
No.
And he played there for West
I think
Ham.
like he's always played. He's played as a 6 forever. Like only recently, like Jorginho and Thomas Partey had come in, and then he went a bit further forward. But he can do the 6.
See, the way I'd do it, I'd
not a
put
problem.
Rice in the middle as a lone 6 because, well, it depends how you want your team in it. But
All right, put him in the middle for now.
I
For
think,
now.
I
We'll
think you
debate
have
her in a sec,
two
depending on
more
who we put.
further
Yeah, yeah,
forward midfielders. Yeah.
So now it all
Right,
comes
what
down
should
to
we
one
say?
man.
Should we do
But Bellingham,
2 centre mids
yeah.
and then do the wingers and the striker after?
Yeah.
I think it comes down to what you do with Bellingham, right? So if you play Bellingham, see what you've done. Obviously, you put 2. You're gonna play 2 kind of in front. If you're gonna put Bellingham there as the one who goes a bit further forward, then I think you need someone else sitting there. You've got Mainu, you've got Trent, whoever.
To make
whoever
it
you wanna
easier,
put.
it's like
I think
kind of half put him here, and then we
I
can
think
move him.
Bellingham goes in regardless.
I mean, it's just
So stick him up there.
For me, I'm playing him as a number 8 box to box.
So am I.
That's
I'm
what
not
I
playing
was.
him as a 10
No.
because I think when he came like first on the scene, he played as an 8 for Dortmund. That's how he became unreal.
Yeah.
And like
He
also his presence on the pitch. I want him getting on the ball probably a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
He's like powerful, driving the team forward a little bit. I feel like everyone's caught up in this. For Madrid, he's played as like a false 9.
I think he's
Played
had to
further
play
forward, but it's
You get
also
more of a
because
freedom.
He's got
doing
Kroos,
that with Madrid.
Modric, Tchouameni,
And their
Camavinga,
striker
yeah.
is
And then he's
Hostler
got,
as
like-
well. So.
and he's got like Vinny Junior playing off of him as well. Like
when Mbappe goes, he's gonna have to Madrid. He's gonna have to go.
Well,
further
Kroos is
backwards,
retired,
isn't
isn't he?
So
Oh yeah, I think that's
he's
natural.
gonna play an 8. I think you should put them together
that's
and then
what
have one
I'd-
in
No,
front.
I
yeah, but
Yeah, but
I'd put
an
them
8
next to
small
each other.
foot because Rice will just sit, won't he? Rice will sit, and then
Yeah,
if
just
think
Bellingham's
about
an
the
8,
balance
he'll
in
go
this
off.
For me as well, it's like out of possession.
He
I'd
can drop in
back
next to him.
as a
Yeah,
2.
but
And then when we've got the ball, give him a bit more freedom to get forward.
He'll naturally do that. He's intelligent enough to do it anyway.
And he's
So
not a sitter, is he?
he's almost like a hybrid. He will do both.
He'll do anything.
And
yeah.
also,
Yeah.
he loves a tackle as well. And that's what you want to see.
Yeah, he's a Brummy boy.
Smashing someone.
Yeah.
That's it.
100%.
And confident enough to go and see. He will, if he needs to go and receive the ball deeper.
Yeah, that's what I'd like him to do that. I'd want him on the ball as much as possible. And I feel like
100%.
when he's played in the 10 for us recently, doesn't get on the ball as much as he should.
No.
So
I feel like, you say the same about Foden. I thought Foden would do it right the other night in the 10. Everyone gave him like the chance, or everyone wanted them to do it, got the chance. And obviously England were rubbish, lost to Iceland.
Yeah.
Didn't show what he could do. But he has shown it for Man City. So I think the obvious one is Foden next.
My only issue, I'd
That
put
midfield.
Foden in midfield as well. My only issue with him is in the last set of friendlies against Brazil and who was it? Brazil and someone else. I felt when they played in midfield together, they were just standing on top of each other far too much. They were always trying to get the ball in the same positions. That would be my only
Who
worry.
would be your other shout in there though? Because then you'd probably put Foden to the left.
Yeah.
Who's going to be your
Yeah,
other shout?
see,
in there?
I hate Foden to the left,
can't
but
play for now. Can't.
I just wanna see
would-
his midfield shout
I would want Conor Gallagher in there, and
I think
know
you've got
it's-
two. Conor Gallagher and Rice are too similar.
Yeah, it's a bit of an extreme one because he is linked with Tottenham as well, and I do quite fancy him coming.
On the loose link.
But I don't get the Conor Gallagher hate. He runs for days.
I don't think it's
No, I
hate.
think-
I think
I
a
rate
lot
it.
of
I
people,
like
a lot of people slate him though.
I
A
think
lot
for
of
Chelsea,
people
So when he
he's
was at
been, like,
Palace a couple of
crucial
years
for
ago, and
Chelsea.
everyone was like absolutely
slate him.
raving
I
over
think
him.
people forget like how disjointed that Chelsea team was
Yeah,
this
yeah,
year
yeah.
And he's-
until towards the end, and he was the only one that kind
absolutely
of glued it
crucial.
together.
being the captain as well.
Yeah.
I
So
like Conor Gallagher.
I think
like him as well.
I think Gallagher's unfortunate to miss out, but I can't put Foden on the left. It really winds me up, and I can't.
Yeah, you can't play for him.
No,
otherwise.
I don't think you
Can't.
can either. So
He's
I think,
been
Yeah,
Man
no.
City are arguably the best team in the world, and he's been their best player this year, playing in the 10. And I think he's potentially one of, if not our best players. You have to play him in his best position.
yeah,
I feel like when he plays out wide for England, he just gets a bit lost. He's
Yeah.
not the same player.
I think out wide, especially in tournaments as well, you need someone with a bit of pace, like a bit of bite.
Yeah.
Whereas Foden's going to get it's like same with
Trade.
Grealish. He's going to get on the ball and he's going to slow it down because he hasn't. He is fast, but he's not as fast as you likes of Gordon and Rashford if he was
Gonna
in the
get
squad.
behind people, yeah,
so he's not
yeah.
going to go and get him behind. He wants to get on the ball, which
But he's also that player that will pick it up in areas when it's tight and it
then
makes
he'll
something
play it
happen.
out to those wide players with the pace. So yeah, I think he goes in midfield for me
People saying
personally.
that. Foden.
Yeah, I think that's a solid shout.
Yeah.
Move Bellingham and Foden closer to Rice.
Oh, technical issue.
Conor Gallagher unfortunate to miss out by the way.
What do you want me to put these two here and him in the middle?
Nah, that would be
Yeah.
fine.
Like that?
Right, I
We
think this
didn't
is,
even talk Kobe Mainoo, by the way.
no because he doesn't. No,
Kobe Mainoo is fantastic,
he's-
and
no,
he'll be
he's
decent.
not.
He is.
He's not. He's mediocre. If
Chase.
if he played for anyone other than United, I genuinely you wouldn't hear a word about him.
Mate, he'd be in a City team, he'd be
He's
unbelievable in a City
literally
team.
he's Harry Winks. That is literally all
No,
he is.
he's not.
He's
That
no
is the
better.
most outrageous thing you've ever
He's
seen.
no better than what Harry Winks was.
That
at
is
top.
like
I
saying-
promise you,
Harry Winks is like you
swear
on
to
60 side.
Yeah, exactly. A baller.
That's like saying that Sean
think he's doing it for
Longstaff's like
views.
Perlo.
Is he
Like,
right?
Come on.
No,
No
All
way.
right, okay, maybe that was a bit extreme, but Kobe
talking about-
Mainoo, the fact he's even in the squad, in my opinion, is outrageous. I don't think he'd be anywhere
He
near.
just scored in the FA Cup final. What are you
Yeah,
talking
who
about?
cares? I don't
He's
care about him
decent.
scoring. We got other players to score. You got Foden
what do you
to
want him
score.
to do?
You got Bellingham to score. He just put the sideways passing it.
He's not sideways passing.
not
That's
sideways
why
passing,
he's
is it?
like.
Honestly, he played one friendly.
See his
against
goal
Brazil.
against Wolves, we'd be like
And
15 players.
He breaks it up well as well.
He plays one friendly against Brazil, passes the forward 4 times. That's how starved we are.
Yeah,
We've
but
been
that's what I
watching-
mean.
But
That's
we've been
the- Yeah,
watching.
so-
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that he should play. He starts. We're so starved of watching Henderson and a midfield of Henderson, Rice, and I can't remember because I'm so bored.
Calvin
now.
Phillips.
Yeah, exactly. That we never ever saw a player actually get on the ball and pass forward.
exactly. So we need
But
someone to pass
doesn't
forward.
mean- But he doesn't do it that much. It's just because he's done it a tiny little bit, and it's a bit different to what Jordan Henderson does. That everyone's raving about him. I don't see any way. That
You know who
he's
does pass
anywhere
forward?
Near.
Adam Wharton. Great player, by the
I
way.
think Adam Wharton's a better footballer than Kobe Mainoo. I genuinely do. I
He's
think
don't get me wrong, he's
Both
had a good
had
end to the
great
season.
seasons, but
they have. I think Adam Wharton's.
Adam Wharton was not ready to play in that team.
No, but I
but he
don't think
passes
Kobe Mainoo
forward.
is
Because
either.
you're taking a young Kobe Mainoo at United, what he's done this season, how bad that we've been. Revolutionised. He's become a starter off the back of like.
Yeah, that's not hard when you've got a 39-year-old Casemiro, however old he is.
He's
Exactly.
32. 33 at most, isn't he?
I'd say, yeah,
He
34.
plays like he's 39.
He's definitely over
Yeah,
there.
but he's dictated like United's midfield for half the season.
I think Mainoo's great. I think to
Yeah, I
not
think
mention him
he's
is disrespectful.
And set the pressure on that.
But considering
That
the
young of an
options you've
age.
got, right, he's not better than Conor Gallagher. There's no way.
He offers you more going forward.
No, I
Than
don't
Conor
think he
Gallagher
does. I don't think he does at all.
Conor Gallagher puts in more of a shift, 100%, and will
Yeah.
like
Battle work.
yeah,
Because
battle work.
the
his
role you're going
socks
to play,
off,
the
but-
role you're going to play Mainoo in is a box to box, where Bellingham is on our board now.
Yeah.
And Gallagher is literally an
but
8 to a T. That is literally what Gallagher is.
You could play
Mainoo-
Kobe Mainoo next to Rice, play him deep. And
No, because
play
that's
a
what
10
that's
and stick
far
Foden out
too
wide,
handbrake. Like
Yeah, but that's what
we-
Southgate does.
That's what I'm.
let's be
No, but
honest.
that's what I mean.
But it's
We-
difficult. It's easy to be like, we're just going to bomb forward, but you'll never see any of the top teams in the Euros or the World Cup just absolutely go for
No,
it and
no,
have no
it's gotta
protection.
be-
Whereas
it's gotta be
England fans are just
controlled.
like,
Yeah.
no, once it,
Throw
everyone go for
everyone
it. And it just
into
doesn't. It's
yeah,
not realistic.
It's got to be controlled. But the thing is,
No one does it.
Obviously-
France won the World Cup with Pogba and
Yeah,
Kante
obviously.
sitting there.
yeah, but Pogba's
Pogba
not,
went-
that's what I mean.
Pogba went box
Pogba's
to
not a
box.
yeah, exactly.
But
Kobe
they
Mainoo
still
is
played
not
two the
Paul
whole
Pogba.
time. They still played two. I'm not going to play a system. Everyone,
Well, yeah, but Bellingham in that, I wouldn't mind Bellingham playing as if he plays 2
Scholes
games.
even come out and said, he said, don't even waste your time trying to compare him to me. He's better than 10 times better than me at that age.
Oh, see, that's just ridiculous.
If you've got a
That's
great
not
at the
even-
game saying stuff
That's
like
not
that.
remotely true. Glenn Hoddle said Giovanni Lo Celso reminds him of himself. Like it doesn't make a single blind bit of
right,
difference.
let's move on. I think we're going to have to stick Harry Kane in. I think that's just the
I think
obvious shout.
the other two, we are very much not going to agree on. Put him a bit higher. Yeah, I'd say there. What's that looking like, Dave?
Rearrange boards.
And it probably needs to be.
Wee.
It's actually not too bad. Bring them back a little bit.
These
What?
Yeah, bring them back. Squeeze them all in. Have Harry Kane sort of on the D bit.
Yeah.
There we go. Excuse the technical difficulties.
Harry Kane's also carrying an injury, by the way. He's apparently having injections.
No
Callum
way.
Wilson in it.
He'll be fine. He's a warrior. Don't even be surprised if he gets golden boot. By the way,
I don't know.
he's had a great season.
We in the Champions League final, Harry Kane was injured.
They stick him on
and
pens, man.
I
We'll
think
win a
he
few.
touched the ball like 4 times.
Trust me, Harry Kane won a golden boot with like 6 goals. He could do that again. No problem.
Oh, mate, Harry Kane's our best player by far.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Right.
Proper player.
We're going to start on the right or the left? Where are we going to start the argument? On
I
the right or
can
the left?
tell this is going to be chaos, mate, because I know me and Ben have already got one.
Right. So let's go to the right.
To the right.
So
Right.
your shouts
Right,
are
you-
Cole Palmer, Saka, obviously Bowen,
Eze, if you count him on the right.
Eze, but more plays, I guess, on the left a little bit.
Right, let's go for it. What would your
Gordon
right side
dominantly
be?
on the left as well.
This guy.
Yeah.
He's got to play.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
For
Joel,
me,
let's put one on the table.
What is
Yeah.
it? Most goals and assists in the Premier.
Yeah.
Like,
for me, Mr.
he's been top class for Chelsea, and Chelsea have struggled as well
Yeah.
this year, and he has been a revelation. You have to play him. You have to.
This young man has to play.
For me,
Has
Saka
to
don't
play.
do enough.
No.
I put him on
Has
the
to
bench.
play.
No.
Think of people that have been there, done it, and he's. I know.
Been there, done what?
Look, he's
Been
played.
there, done what?
He's played in the bigger games. He plays for England. He enjoys it. You can tell the kid loves
What,
it.
nearly got a Premier League
Has to
title
play.
2 years in a row.
Yeah,
2 years in
Yeah,
a row.
but-
Finished second twice in
Trust
a row.
right.
We lost in the final.
Out of
I don't
these,
think it was
these
his
boys
fault.
here, Eze, Gordon, Palmer,
Well,
Jarrod
Palmer-
Bowen.
He's playing on the left.
Saka's the
he's
most
not
got the
playing
most
on the
quality out of any M5.
No. He's
100%.
playing.
But again, we need
He's
going
playing.
back to what we talked about earlier. We need a lot of teams, I reckon, especially the lesser teams in the tournament, that are going to be sitting back. We need people that are going to be beating players or creating, not
He
people that are
don't, mate. He
going to
don't.
play on a counter and need space. We
He
need people to play in
honestly-
between
Saka
lines,
on
the team.
tight areas, and people that are going to link up with Harry Kane.
No?
He is the man.
Have I got any-
He's the man for which
You-
camera am I
you
pointing
not
at?
playing
He
Saka
is the
any
man.
Also,
Game dependent.
the thing with Cole Palmer as well, right? If you're trying to break a side down and we're struggling, you can always just stick him in the 10. Foden can come out wide for 10 minutes. For Chelsea, he's been unbelievable in the 10.
I'm not saying I won't
Give
play.
Foden, like, they can
I
chop
think
and
play
change.
him,
and-
You'll play.
What, you're going
With
to play on the
Saka.
left?
I might play Cole Palmer on the left, and I love Gordon, but I think it's a toss up between them two. I think Saka has to start,
I can't wait to hear my left wing.
and then I think
Okay.
if you have Saka next to Kane, they've got great little link up. I mean they've played their loads for England as a kind of right wing and a striker, and then I think it's a toss up between Cole Palmer and Gordon on the
Well,
left.
I
for
think
me.
Jordan, you clearly have the sort of deciding vote. If you pick Saka, then it's a tie. I'm not sure
go to
what we're
Nathan.
doing. Yeah, we'll go to Nath.
I'd have to agree, Palmer. I think,
Exactly.
as you said,
More podcasts in
Saka
the
for a different game. Saka when it's a little bit more open.
Also, imagine you got 15, 20 minutes at the end of a game.
Bring Saka on.
Bringing Saka off the bench.
Yeah.
I just can't agree.
Even with this current squad,
let's
that's
just-
what.
Nath,
Make
what
sure I'm
would
not
your,
going mad.
obviously, you don't have to decide a vote, but
Would you have Cole Palmer or Saka on the right?
On the right,
Yeah,
I'd probably go Saka.
thank you. Cut in on
More
that.
experience in a big tournament. It's
But
very difficult
he
going
does support
from
Liverpool,
replicating
so-
your form in
Yeah.
Prem to internationally.
Thank you. Nathan knows his stuff as well.
However,
Oh,
oh, there we go.
Cole
He's your
Palmer,
fault.
you
Oh,
don't
okay,
know
James,
with
you're
Cole Palmer, but
stupid.
he's clutch, isn't he? Scores lots of goals and creates assists.
Yeah.
He's not playing
And I think we're going to need it.
And
problem-
he's
the problem-
like, he's calm under pressure. How many times you see him like get through 1-on-1 v Chelsea, just knocks it around a keeper, slots it in. You need to have a bit of composure. He's very composed.
The only thing is with the whole goal and assist thing. Obviously, he's very unfortunate, but that he's got Harry Kane in front of him. But Ollie Watkins, I think he has
Ollie
got the most
Watkins.
out of everything.
Who
And
would be
you-
your first sub? Ollie
you could-
Watkins or Tony?
Tony for me?
Harry Kane gets injured, pulls up.
Tony for me
Like, who you
purely,
bringing on?
purely based on the fact that I've seen Watkins play for England, or I think 3 times now. The way Southgate plays, he clearly isn't going to change. Watkins doesn't offer enough. Tony's a similar profile to Kane, which I know you want different profiles, but Watkins' profile just doesn't work up front as a lone 9. Maybe if he played off of Kane, something like that. But I
Yeah,
think
I do agree. Tony's similar sort of
Yeah.
player to Harry Kane.
although that's what I mean, Tony hasn't really played and he scored 1 goal.
I think
so.
Yeah, I think Tony does better at occupying the defenders. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He makes a proper. Do you remember the game? It was a few years ago, 2 years ago maybe. They played Arsenal opening game of the season, and he just bullied Gabriel and made him look like
Yeah.
a kid.
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
think
yeah.
he's just a bit more about him, a bit more of a. But Ollie Watkins had a better season, didn't he?
See,
Can't argue that.
I haven't got him on the left, but I think if he was going to play in my team, Watkins would play off the left because he has before. Although I know he is a striker, but if you were trying to force him in, which I'm not going to,
Right,
but
if we've decided on Cole Palmer and I've lost that vote, there's only one man left for the right, for the left, sorry, and that is Mr. Gordon himself.
Absolutely.
Newcastle's.
I know I'm
Arguably
not,
best
I know
player
I'm
this
not
year.
going to get my pick here.
Oh, you feel having Jared?
No.
How is it?
Again-
How about we do it in reverse? How about someone
What,
we
so-
wouldn't put there?
I
We agree on
did
Bowen's
think
not-
Bowen,
I think
not
Bowen's
quite
on the
there.
right.
Yeah, I think
or up
Bowen-
front. I don't think he's.
I think Bowen
left.
goes.
No.
Yeah, I think
not- yeah.
Bowen's on the bench.
Okay, then we've got 3.
Saka,
Here we go.
you can't.
Saka's
I'm
not
not
gonna
having
play
Saka
on
on
the
the
left,
left.
is he?
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
So it comes down to 2 people.
Well, that's 2.
really.
See, that's
I think
this is
Eze's,
politics here. It's how you do it.
Eze's like your bench kind of sub. Do you know what I mean? Comes
Something
on
a little bit different.
Yeah, 50 minutes. A little bit like
Yeah, but
Grealish would be
he
off
is
the left.
literally
Like,
Gordon is literally something different. He's probably the
Gordon's-
fastest, apart from Walker. He's the fastest player in the squad.
he's so consistent though.
He is, and he always
He has
gives
to
you
play.
a solid performance, but also gives us a different dynamic.
Yeah.
Because every time he gets the ball, he just wants to go forward. He'll either take someone on, play 1-2s, bring other people into the game, but he's just direct. And that is what we lack big time, and we have lacked for years. Is someone who actually gets the ball and is like positive. Yes, I'm a little bit biased because I'm a Newcastle fan, but he's been unbelievable for us.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
when he's played in the friendlies for England as well, he's been like our best player.
I mean, I'm happy to concede.
Don't disagree
'cause
that.
I like Eze a lot, but you are right with the whole different profile thing. Anthony Gordon, if he's in that team, he's probably the only one that's actually going to go at someone, isn't he? I don't think Eze's not the type. He does go at people, but he's more of a sort of comes
Gordon's just
inside.
Comes
so
inside.
fast.
Think
Yeah.
so.
As well, and he just,
So I'm happy.
Confident.
I'm happy
I
for
love
Gordon to
He
go up there.
works hard as well for the team.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think Gordon
I'm
has to
happy.
go.
Yeah.
Defensively, then they'll give you a bit more.
Yeah,
You're saying defensively,
yeah.
get a bit more from him. Than,
Yeah.
And then with
Yeah.
like we say, with the whole balance of the team, we're going to need some
Sweet.
defensive-minded players.
But I would have liked to seen Eze in there.
Probably 10 forwards.
Yeah.
We should score more than you do.
That's what he always used to
That's
be, wasn't
actually
it?
what like our tactics should be. But like you said, you're not going to win the tournament by doing that. But it almost feels like that's what we have to do. Like everyone knows
I think we're going to have to this tournament.
defensively we're weak, so it's like you just got to outscore the other team.
If you could have one player from any other team in the Euros, bar Mbappe, he's off the record. Who would you take to put in England's team?
Or just
Any
take one,
team.
swap one out.
Yeah, one player, you can swap one.
I don't know.
See, I'd take Van Dijk.
Van
I'll
Dijk,
take
yeah,
Van Dijk
Van
as
Dijk.
well.
Partner with Stones.
What, on current situation?
Current situation.
You surely you're taking a centre half.
Or Mickey van der Ven.
Mickey?
God, he
Mickey-
plays left back now
Mickey
anyway.
Van-
Hopefully Isak's not playing against him, turning him into the ground again.
I don't think Van der Ven starts for Holland though. I think
Would
he
you take
starts
Rodri
Ake instead.
as a 6?
No, you got Rice. I know Rice take the 6,
Push
but
Deck up a bit?
I think with our
I know it then
fire-
causes a few problems,
So
but
then you lose Bellingham or Foden, and like, yeah, I don't know.
I
just
think
an option.
I'd be between Van Dijk and maybe like Alex Grimaldo or a Teo Hernandez at left back, purely because Shaw hasn't really played, and at left back we are pretty weak. But I think Van Dijk would be the one, or Ruben Diaz,
yeah,
whatever.
Van
one.
Dijk. Van Dijk. What about Saliba? Saliba could go in.
No, he
He's had a
doesn't
great
start for
season.
France, mate.
He's
No,
had a great.
no,
He should be starting for
no,
France, mate.
No, he should.
Trust me, he should.
No, he should.
He's because he's
No, he should. No, he
Because
should.
he's Arsenal.
I'm not
Any
Arsenal. I'm not Arsenal.
No, it's because
That's
Saliba's
yours.
Arsenal.
I'm everything but Arsenal.
But yeah,
Right, should we go?
I reckon we'll go through like set piece takers in that team.
right.
I think it's
Obviously,
fairly
Harry-
obvious though.
Harry
isn't it?
Kane's captain.
He's going
He's
to
on
be
Well,
pens.
he's on pens.
He's
Cole
on
Palmer's
pens,
on
yeah.
pens. If he's not there.
Corners, who actually cares?
Palmer's decent at pens as well.
Palmer.
Are we going to get? Yeah.
Can't take it off Kane.
No.
Corners. Rice takes corners for Arsenal, doesn't he?
Sure delivers.
Palmer takes corners and all. I think.
Are you out swinger or an in swinging corner? Would you prefer?
100% in.
In?
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, sometimes me as a centre half,
love
I
an
like an out swinger coming onto it because
An
defenders are
No,
going.
because then you got to get a little bit more on it.
They-
Whereas an in-swing, all
yeah.
you really need is a touch.
that's what
Yeah,
they
but
all
on
do.
how
at the
good
But
moment.
the
that,
delivery
that
is.
needs to be a
Yeah.
very good delivery.
Yeah,
That's
but
what everyone
that's
tries
what
to do. It's that near post little flick to
Yeah.
the back post. That's what
Yeah.
everyone
I
tries to
think
do.
yeah. If you get the outswinger, I think you can meet that and meet it with a
Bit
bullet
weird.
head.
Who have
We haven't got
who
Harry
have we
Maguire
got to
in the
meet
side
it?
to do
Yeah.
Exactly.
You got
Yeah.
Stones maybe.
We got
Bellingham do that as well.
Maybe not. But then, like you said, in swing, hey, just a little flick, little glance on it, little brush, and it can.
Or we just get Gary Neville and Hodgson back and get Harry Kane back on corners.
100%.
Get him out of the box.
Yeah.
Speaking of managers, I presume.
Yeah,
I know,
we should have done a Southgate.
I know he's
Yeah.
not. I know
Chopped
he's
it.
not Southgate out. Are you?
You're
Who
not.
would you? If it wasn't Southgate, who's your realistic?
I'll
pick?
get Jose in.
That's what.
Winner.
mine
Do you-
is.
do
Are
you
we
not-
talking about like who's going to take it or who would you
Who
like?
would
For this
take it?
tournament-
And
this
you'd
tournament.
like.
For this tournament, I'd get Jose in.
Yeah. I
Well,
think-
based on obviously people that are currently free or just take from any team.
well, obviously Jose's not free now, is he? He's gone
Yeah.
to Fenerbahce. So
Jurgen Klopp's unemployed.
yeah, he is. But
Also German. so
German,
Yeah.
German England managers never really.
Don't know how that's going to go.
So you're a favour of English managers or?
See, I'm not. I don't really care as long as they win. Like
I think it has to be English.
I think it should be.
I'd love it to be,
I
but
think it's a
there's
preference, but
slim
if,
pickings.
Yeah.
I think if you've got someone like Klopp and he would be willing to go.
Not going to put Roy in there?
He's had his chance.
No?
Yeah,
He's had his chance. Though,
Get Sam
Hodgson.
Allardyce back.
Yeah, it's that big Sammy out.
He had what, like 2 weeks in
Get
charge?
Mike Bassett,
Yeah.
mate. Get Mike Bassett. He'll sort it out.
I think one of us.
I think Eddie Howe's destined for the
Eddie
England job at
Howe's-
some point.
he's got
I
to
think
win
so.
The Premier League and the Champions League with Newcastle first.
Yeah,
isn't it?
okay, so he's never managed.
How long has he
Let
got?
him
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think Eddie Howe is
I think
literally
Mourinho's
no,
just
I do
shouting
agree
it.
though.
him. I would have thought Graham Potter, but it looks like he's still out of a job and
Yeah, no
can't
one
get
snapped
a
him up.
job. No one really wants him, does
Who was after him? Was it Brighton? Back
Brighton.
after
Well,
that?
there's
Yeah,
supposed talks with United, but
Yeah,
I think we're in
they've
talks
bought
with every
some
manager under
bloke
the
in from
sun.
the German second division. He'll probably be outrageous because it's Brighton, but yeah, no,
Right, well-
Potter or Howe, I think.
Who do you think is going to win the Euros? I think the obvious shout, everyone's going to say France. I think, who haven't been great recently in the last few tournaments,
Mine's Germany.
Germany.
Germany,
In Germany, I think, you know what I mean? Always back yourself at home.
The Germans always win.
Yeah,
Always,
Good side as well.
Germany would be
a
my
lot of
pick.
players,
On form
especially
and
like
that,
Leverkusen have come through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
Germany a good
Salah,
shout. Genuinely as well, not just because I've
Salah.
got them in the
Sweepstake.
sweepstake, but Holland, they've got a decent side.
Yeah, but who's their manager now? Van Gaal still? It's not, is it?
Don't know.
It can't be.
Not
is
sure.
it? Is it? I swear he's gone back there like 40 times.
Is it
I'm sure it's not. Well, if it
All
is, then
confused,
I
I
reckon
know
that
it is.
is literally his 8th time managing
Mm.
Holland. But no, I think Germany are obviously not my favourites. I don't want them to win.
Spain?
I think they are.
No one having Spain?
They're not. They're too toothless up front. They haven't had a
that's what I
proper
mean, they just
striker.
lack that striker.
They won like
Wow.
4-1.
They kinda- they-
Were they playing?
Yeah.
Someone
They
decent.
lost. They lost David Villa and then got Diego Costa. Lost him, and it's kind of like they've had Morata ever since,
Morata.
and it's just not.
It's not
really.
quite, yeah.
Torres.
Italians.
Sorry,
You can never write the
like
Italians
Hero.
off. Italians are always a very good tournament.
They're just like
footballers.
dogs, isn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dog
Solid.
it out
Yeah.
Yeah.
always.
And
But
France,
I mean,
France.
yeah,
France
We can't say it's
is-
the offer done to us, so
I mean, I don't.
can't be having that.
Doesn't really matter because England will probably win it. I'm backing them to win every time. I get hopes up.
Do you know what? I was
Every
backing them to
time
win.
I think, you know what, I still going. I think Harry Maguire not being there is huge, but I think he's bigger than what people think.
I think the start of
they've
this year,
got
though.
enough there. I know we picked that. It's going to be fairly similar to that. Whatever.
It's
Southgate
going to
does.
be nothing like,
Like
that.
that.
Absolutely
It'll be very
nothing
similar, and I
like
think
that.
we've got enough
It'll be
good
Trippier
players.
left back. It'll be Dunk at
do
centre
it.
half. It'll be Gallagher, Rice, Bellingham.
Yeah,
It'll be Saka, Kane, Foden.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it'll be.
or I wouldn't be surprised if we played Kobe Mano.
I think, yeah,
He,
he
did,
might
he
do
didn't
that
play
as
in the
well.
friendlies, though, did he? Or did he? No, he did.
He got a
did
bit-
play
no,
against
he got a
Iceland
bit
and
Iceland,
and got ran through. So hopefully he don't play because he's not very good. He's
Opinionated, didn't you, Chase?
I'm very. I'm not. I haven't been that bad.
Yeah, but it's like when you
today.
text me and every time, man,
Actually,
you're
I'm
unbelievable.
impressed, Chase. I thought you were going to be a lunatic.
No, because no. The thing
He's
is,
holding back.
He's
really,
mellowed.
I
Yeah.
really, really wanted Eze, like really badly, but I can also not.
It's just because of your
To be fair,
Crystal Palace
Anthony Gordon
connections.
has
Yeah.
been unreal.
I can't.
Crystal Palace underrates.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Deep brewery connections to the
Yeah.
Palace.
But I can't really argue with Anthony Gordon, so it's not
He's
really
been
much.
unreal.
Yeah, it's not really much I can say.
I just think this tournament, injuries and the depth of the squad is going to kill us, I think.
Yeah, but also you say that, but like in this team we haven't even got Saka. You know, Kobe Mano, Trent as well. Trent's
Long
like
change the
an
game.
unbelievably gifted footballer. He just lacks obviously defensively. But
Yeah.
when I know, like you said, you're playing against like Iceland or Bosnia or whatever, but like
You've got to remember, he's
J-
won everything with Liverpool, playing
Yeah.
against all these players from right back.
yeah, but when he plays in that like CDM role, he's an absolute joke. His passing, the amount of chances he creates for us,
He's
just,
just range of passing.
it's just like
Wait, sorry,
it's just a bit of a
who are we
liability.
talking about?
Trent.
Oh,
I think.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a better range of passing than them three.
Southgate clearly views him as an 8.
Yeah.
He's not a right back.
Like when I was printing
Yeah.
these off, the
he is a midfielder.
he was down as a midfielder on the England
website.
He's got the 8 shirt.
and he's
hasn't he,
number
for the
8.
tournament?
So
That's it.
Yeah. Got the 8 shirt. For
That's what when they release the squad numbers, it's a bit of
Yeah,
like
a
an
bit of a
insight
giveaway,
as to
innit?
what he's
Yeah.
What he's
thinking.
Yeah.
Gordon
I think. Yeah. I
didn't
think.
have a good
who
number.
got
Trent's
number,
one of
who
them,
got
he can
number
come on and
3?
do it.
Was it Shaw or
Yeah,
Trips?
Luke Shaw.
Oh,
Trips was 12, but he's always 12 for
Gallagher
England.
got 17 or something. I thought I'm really convinced he's going to start.
No, I think.
He
I think
likes
Trent will
Gallagher
start.
though. Gallagher is literally Jordan Henderson's regen, mate. he literally.
Yeah, and
is.
how's he done for us?
Yeah, true.
I
Southgate.
think-
Everyone loves Henderson.
Bottom line is
like
Southgate.
Yeah, because he
has
runs
to
30
go.
yards, makes a
He
tackle,
runs
shouts
and
about
shouts
it.
next to the microphone. and
Scream, kicks the advertising all in.
I think.
Pickford could do that.
Trent could play it right back. Obviously, centre midfield. He's perfect to come on and change the game. If
Yeah.
you watched the other day when they played Bosnia, and he was in centre midfield and he's doing well. As soon as he went to right back, it just gave it like I know he wasn't really up against the winger or whatever, but gave just that different level of pass. And that one he played across the field, everyone's
That's
talking
also
about.
like you can.
But that's an
against like
unopposed
lesser
40-yard
opposition.
pass.
Against like lesser opposition, you could do that. Play him at right back, give
Yeah,
Walker
yeah.
a rest. When you play against France and you've got Mbappe,
Yeah.
get Walker in.
Bear in mind,
1v1.
it is a friendly against lesser opposition. Like the tempo was literally on the floor.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I genuinely think walking football has more tempo.
But
than
when,
that game.
I don't think you can ever read too much into it. When have we ever turned around from an England friendly?
No, I don't pay
What
too
a great
much.
game that was. Every time, everyone's reaction is the same. It's, oh, that was on the floor. Tempo's rubbish. They're never going to be good.
I mean,
Get them
I
done.
genuinely didn't even like
Do you know what I mean?
watch the game. It was on the
Most
TV.
people don't bother,
Really watch
yeah.
it, like,
Well, half the team was still coming back, wasn't he? I think Bellingham didn't play.
Yeah,
single
Bellingham
leg.
didn't
But
play.
Bellingham was Champions League final, wasn't he? So
Yeah.
he had a little bit of a
still celebrating probably with Grealish.
yeah.
Jumped on the
Jumped on the bandwagon,
bus
yeah.
just for a sesh.
I think he's going to play Trent or Gallagher with Rice and then Bellingham in the 10. Foden on the
Foden will
left.
play out wide. Yeah.
Yeah. He got the 11 shirt.
That
Which is-
really,
yeah.
really wind me up.
It
He plays
does.
Foden out
It does
wide.
really
wind me
annoy
up.
me.
So if Kane's fit, then he's getting the golden boot.
100%.
100%, yeah,
If
definitely.
he's fit and
No
firing,
one else anywhere near him.
You can't really.
Mbappe's going to be up there,
Yeah,
isn't
you
he?
can't. And
Ah.
Lukaku, is he having a good tournament? No.
I'm not
Ronaldo's back in the squad.
Yeah,
Portugal?
see, Ronaldo is my sort of dark because
Dark horse.
I know he's not a dark horse, but
Pens
he is,
as well, isn't
he is old.
Yeah, pens,
But-
set pieces.
He
Who's
used
their
to-
manager now? Got a new manager.
He's Roberto Martinez.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
He's not had a tournament with them yet, has he? I don't think he's managed
No.
to.
so well
He
with
got-
Belgium. So.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think he's gonna like maybe play him, but I don't think he'll be consistent. I think he'll play
I think
bit
you
part
guys-
Ronaldo.
This is going to be his last tournament, I think.
I just think, yeah,
Who, Ronaldo?
yeah.
yeah.
It's got to be.
He,
I just
looks
think-
about 20 though.
He's
so
fit
still
than
go.
half the
Yeah.
players there, though. Yeah.
I think Kane will get it, or obviously Mbappe's the
Kane
obvious
is
choice.
like clear best centre forward in
I've-
the world by
By a country
mile.
mile. I tried to tell everyone. this.
Kane
by the
went
way.
to Bayern Munich for 1 year and smashed Lewandowski's like.
Record, yeah.
Yeah, but he's
In half a
the thing-
season, didn't
You know
he?
what? The thing that winds me up though, right? He wasn't slated at Spurs, but everyone talks down upon his performances because of trophies or whatever. He's barely put in a above average performance that he did at Spurs. He's been putting average performances that he did at Spurs in Germany, and because he doesn't play for Tottenham, he's finally getting a bit of recognition. He hasn't won anything.
True.
He's won nothing.
That is the elephant in the
He's
room.
won nothing again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, but it's true though. The
I
Tottenham
thought-
the Tottenham tax is real. All right. The
I thought
Tottenham
when he
tax is real.
when he
If
went to
Kobe
Bayern
Mainoo-
Munich,
if Kobe Mainoo played for
It's not
Tottenham,
Tottenham taxes, it's Tottenham.
yeah. If Tottenham,
Lucky they've still got a microphone, isn't it?
Don't worry, no.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Love that.
I thought when he went to Bayern, I thought he's probably gonna have like, maybe okay 20 goals, but he's
I mean,
absolutely smashed
45
it.
goals is ridiculous.
He smashed
but
it. He's bang on form. For
Everyone
the
said that. Every Tottenham fan knew that. It was so blatantly obvious. What
He's so like
he just
his
literally-
like general play
he's
as well
literally
is
everything.
so underrated.
he's just everything.
Like
in
his
football.
passing, the way he links up with people, the way he brings people into play, his hold up play. He's like all round. He's unreal.
He
Like,
played.
so
I
good.
think it was the Bosnia game. He got on the ball. He'd come on as a sub, got on the ball, and he was like, "Where Declan Rice is on the board," and he just spun his player, pinged the ball, and I thought,
That's what I'll go against.
obviously
Italy in
there's
the
a
final.
gap up front, but he's got the quality.
I'll go against Italy in the final. He literally picked the ball up from the halfway line, sprayed one out to Saka,
Yeah.
and then trips across the ball.
To who? That's the only problem, though. Do you want him realistically? I know it's good, he can do it, but do you want him getting that deep?
Yeah, you have to. 'Cause he makes the team tick, mate. Because when he doesn't play, we don't get anywhere near as more chances as we do when he does. He literally is the key to the team. If he don't play, we got no hope.
I don't disagree.
and that's where this guy, when he drops in deep,
He
he's
goes.
the bomb forward, proper
Yeah, he's
Frank
not-
Lampard style. Yeah, time is running
Or-
to the
or-
box.
Or Dele Alli.
Goal.
Oh no! There
What,
we
he's
started.
playing- No, he's playing with Kane. It literally is.
The Tottenham.
By the way-
stuff started again.
Rogue shout. Dele Alli's going to be in the World Cup squad in the 2022-6. I promise you.
That is a
I
big
promise you.
shout.
That is a
I
big
promise you.
shout.
I've got to find a club first, don't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, you will.
Make sure we hold on to this clip when we get to the World Cup, and we'll dig that comment out from you.
Dele Alli will be in the squad. He won't start, but he'll be in the squad.
He's just
I'd love to
saying
see it
that
if
for
he was.
clickbait and needs to go on the start of the
Yeah,
video.
it's not worked out for players going forward, though. is it?
literally.
There you go, Nath, that's your
yeah,
dodgy,
that's your opening
that's
clip.
your dodgy,
Dele Alli
dodgy
being
old
back in the
trailer.
squad. Right, we've done wingers. What's your dark horses?
Dark horse.
It's a team that are not really. You don't really look at them and think, oh, but they could.
Oh wait, I love Croatia. I always think they've got.
I
a
don't
bit,
think
do
they're a
you know what I
dark
mean?
horse anymore, though. I don't think you can
But their
really class
groups,
them as
their
that.
group's tough. Have you seen their group?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like they'll finish third. They'll still get through. Like
It's like their generation of like Modric, Rakitic, like that's come to an
Like
end. now.
Perisic and all that,
Modric
yeah.
is
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
I mean, Modric is still unreal.
they're
But
not going to win it, but
I don't think you can call them dark horses. Once you get to a Euro semi-final, or it was a World Cup semi-final that you lost to them.
Yeah.
Beat us.
Yeah, so
Yeah, true.
I think mine.
that was a
Mine are a weird one. Mine are either.
It's like
I think
6
Ukraine.
years ago.
Ukraine for me. Ukraine have got a very decent side. You got Mudryk. You got that Dovbik bloke that's at Girona who's just scored like 26 goals.
You have a Mudryk.
They're a decent side.
What we class as a
Mudryk-
dark horse? Someone who gets out of the group or someone who goes on to
No,
challenge?
I think they'll get
That's the
calls.
thing, isn't it? It's like if you saying they're a dark horse, but really, are they going to win it? You're just saying it because it's like, yeah, they're half decent. They might do okay.
True.
But they're
Yeah,
not
that is
gonna-
true.
I don't know. It's
So
a
then
tough
you
one.
could call Belgium a dark
I mean, we
horse.
call us a dark horse if we're going on that.
I think we're favourites.
Yeah,
for the
we
Blue
are.
Keys.
We've got to be favourite. We have to be. Honestly, if it was anyone but Southgate, I'd be buzzing.
Would you say we're favourites over France? I think we're gonna. I think we
No,
finally
not-
might have
not-
the
I
time to
think
do it.
we're better than
I
France.
don't know.
But you think France have won the Euros? Not the Euros. Sorry, they won the.
Well, they won the World Cup,
Yeah.
then
they
they got to the final of the Euros. No, did
what
they lose
we
to
talked
Portugal?
about,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
lost
lost to
to
Portugal.
Portugal.
Yeah, and
lost to
then
Portugal in the Euros.
Then they got to the final of the last World Cup.
Exactly.
Lost to Argentina on pens.
Yeah,
They are a good side, but we've got to get out of this underdog mentality because that's what killed us. We like when we played Italy.
They played 3 finals.
We
back to
played,
back.
yeah, but
Yeah.
that's because that's because they've beaten us twice for it, haven't they? Or once at least.
Definitely once.
Yeah, but we need to take the handbrake off. We went 1-0 up against Italy and just sat off when
That
we
was
were.
many years ago. We've changed. We've developed.
Well,
We've
it's
got
not
such a
because it's
different
still the
side.
same bloke that's managing the team.
Yeah, but I think you can argue about the manager what you want. He's not playing a game, is he? There's enough quality in that team and enough proven quality.
Yeah, but that's
is that really what you want?
That's like when Sven was manager. You had Gerrard, Lamp, Scholes,
Yeah.
Terry. Like we had an unbelievable side, but we didn't have the right manager, and they weren't playing the right system.
I think
But they all seem to enjoy this. Everything
yeah.
you hear about the England thing is it's a great
Yeah,
environment.
but
that's
it's
what-
all well
so
and good
that's
doing
fine.
That's
He's,
all well and good
he was
doing
then
that.
playing a
It's
free at the
comfortable.
back, and everyone moaned about playing a free at the back. Let Sheffield. He then switched to 4, and then that's not right. I don't know where the guy can actually win.
This whole
He's playing.
he can win if he wins the Euros.
this whole happy camp rubbish. It just doesn't make a difference. If you don't win it, who cares if you're happy? I'd rather
I
than be
do-
crying every
I
day.
do
winning
agree.
the team.
Like when he came in, it was like playing for England was quite negative. Yeah, like a bit of a
Everyone
dark
loves it.
aura. But now, like he came in, changed that. Like
Now,
unreal.
yeah.
Everyone loved it, but
Now you need a manager
that's
to
run
actually
out
take
now.
them.
Yeah, now you need to be a bit more tactically aware.
I don't think he's
I
ever
just
gone
think
into a
he's
tournament
lax.
with as many great players on form, right? And have had very good seasons. Foden, Bellingham, Rice, Kane, Palmer, Saka's done okay. I mean, Gordon's had a great season. He's now finally got 6, 7, 8 players, 9 players that are going to start that have had very good seasons. And I think, look, if he
And one
wins
stuff.
it, he might stay. If he loses, he's not.
would you
If he
say
doesn't,
is-
if he doesn't win it, he's not going to stay.
What would you say
So I
is
think this is the
disappointment?
final.
What would you say is a disappointment?
If we don't get to the final, I'll be disappointed.
Yeah,
It's
no,
got to be
I agree.
anything
I
less
think,
than the finals is a point.
Yeah, I think. Well,
And
I mean,
I think if we don't win it, I think he does go. And I think
so
that's
you
that.
do. So you do think we're going to beat France because we're going to play France in the semis?
Yeah, I think
unless
we'll do France.
they have an upset, you think we'll beat
Always
them?
back England.
I
I think we'll do France.
even if he wins it, I think he'll go. I think this will be his last tournament.
Possibly.
Bows out either way.
The thing is, my problem is though, if we do get rid of Southgate, the FA they just want yes men.
That's it. That's
And
why he's in the
and
job.
it's
though,
not.
isn't
It's
Yeah.
not going to be a Jose or
Yeah,
a,
no
someone
way.
like that. It will be a Potter, or which I wouldn't mind, but it's going to be a Potter. I really want Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe's the main one.
it? Stay away.
Yeah.
Eddie
no
ain't going
chance.
nowhere.
But he's not winning nothing for Newcastle.
man.
So should we wrap it?
yeah,
I think so.
England?
I'm happy with that.
Boxed
Who's
off.
winning? One word. Who's winning?
Germany.
England.
Oh,
England, obviously.
It's gonna have to be England.
oh,
Innit?
so you're now making me look well negative.
Yeah.
I'm just being.
You had the
I'm being
first option.
realistic.
France.
I'm being realistic.
He's half German.
Germany. Germany's
He's
gonna
half
win it.
German.
Germany going to win it.
Off German.
No.
But yeah, I mean, let us
Say from
know
half.
in the comments if you agree with our selection or not. And
And we'd like to hear your selection.
Yeah.
Maybe put your 11 in there. Drop us a message on social media. Hit up the comments on YouTube. And thanks for watching.
keep an eye out for the next episode. If you want to see these two clowns back on, good value.
Yeah, boy.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Or we'll get them back out on the coaching pitch.
Sweet as.
Nice one.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, boys. Thanks for coming on.
Sweet.